The Danish entry principle. This principle consists of a series of biosecurity measures in order to reduce the risk of introduction and spread of pathogens in the farm. The first step is to take note of the biosecurity protocol posted at the entrance. The next step is to slip on disposable plastic boots to cover shoes. The covered foot should never touch ground in a previous zone to avoid introducing pathogens into the restricted access zone. The downtime from any pig contact required by the producer is an important measure to respect and must be taken into account. If a visitor doesn't meet the required delay, the producer must focus on protecting its site and refuse access to visitors unless additional biosecurity measures are taken. All objects such as cellular phone, watches, jewelry, or other accessories must remain in the dirty area. When materials such as documents, tools, or furniture must enter the farm, proper disinfection is required. The next step is to move to the biosecurity gray area. This zone corresponds to the intermediate zone or transition zone between dirty and clean zone. The person must take their shoe off so that the shoe remains inside the disposable plastic boot. This foot must remain in the gray area at all times. Another essential measure to prevent the introduction of pathogens is to wash, lather, rinse, and dry hands and forearms. If there is no access to water, using a hand sanitizer or disposable gloves is an alternative to hand washing. When additional preventive measures are necessary, wearing of a mask or a special cap may be recommended. The third area of the Danish entry represents the clean area. It is in this area that the coveralls and boots belonging to the farm must be available. The visitor must never go back to zones he has been. It is suggested that the producer provides the necessary materials such as pen and paper during visits. Once the tour is over, the visitor must take the time to remove any excess manure on his boots before returning to the clean area of the Danish entry. The washed boots should be placed in a clean boot bath that is regularly renewed in order for the disinfectant to be effective. Dirty clothes should be placed in a special container for this purpose. All these biosecurity measures help prevent the spread of pathogens from the farm to other sites. This is called biocontainment. It is therefore necessary to follow the same measures made upon arrival at the farm, including washing hands, wearing disposable plastic boots, and respecting the biosecurity zones of the Danish entry. When exiting the restricted access zone, visitors must make sure the door is locked before leaving the site.